Take it rough. It's been the same thing, Papa. Been working. Yeah. That's how we was raised on my block. And you stayed. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Doc Sniper. Wall Street is my block. We got 2 minutes before the stock market open. Wall Street, my block. Yeah. One minute before the market open. Here we go. All right. Welcome. I am your host, the Stock Sniper. Stock market is live, and as you already know the slogan over here, Wall Street is my block. Now let's go. Let's get these two going. Appreciate you for joining. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are watching NVIDIA, as always. NVIDIA's on the uptrend. We're about to hit 20. We're about to hit 37. Let's see what the SPY got going on. The market is looking on the uptrend. Pull back on the SPY right now. Good morning. 37.38. Come on, let's go. I am in one trade. I am in NVIDIA right now. Up 13%. Just like that. Up 13% on the spot. On the NVIDIA. AI is hot right now. We got the robots coming out. Yeah, what y'all think about those robots? Did you get to see those robots? I'm going to wait a little bit before I talk about that. I'm going to wait a while before I talk about those 137.50 on NVIDIA before I start talking about those robots. Shit. I'm up 16%. How much further can we go? We're up 2. NVIDIA's up 2% on the day. I'm up 18%. 137.75. We're steady pushing. We are 2 minutes in on the market. 19%. Well, if you're wondering why I'm up 19%, well, 21% now, and the stock itself is only up 2.3%. I am using contracts. That's the reason why it's a big difference. The earnings are more on contracts than regular shares of stock. So if you ain't understanding why I'm up 21% and the stock is only up 2.25%, it's because I'm leveraging contracts. That's another conversation, but I'm leveraging contracts, for my earnings, and I'm up I'm up 25% right now. I'm up 25% right now. Uh, 138, 138. Is it gonna push? I'm up 24%. We're looking for some more push action. Let's see what's gonna happen. $137.85. Let me get back. I'm up 22%. Come on, let's push. Come on, let's push. Come on, let's push. Let's push. Come on, keep it going. Up 25%. We are now 138.17, 138.19. Let's keep it going. We are now up we are now up 2.5, 2.5%. We're up 2.5% right now as far as the stock goes. I'm up on these contracts 30% and steady pushing. And it's steady pushing. I'm not going 138.23. We're looking for another push-up. Keep going. On this nvda, AI is hot this week. We've seen the robots. That's another conversation. We've seen the robots, man. We've seen Elon Musk roll out those robots, man, and nvidia is going up. nvidia is going up. We are up 25% right now. Keep it pushing. 138.12, 138.10. Can we go to 139? Possibly make it up to 140. Let me see. Let me get my stop, my profit. I'm up 27%. Now I'm trying to see where will my take profit be. Okay, my take profits. Let me go and put it in there right now. Let it get a little bit over. Change it to green. My take profits will be up 27%. Can we push? My take profits. Now. Let's see. We need to push up. 138.32. I would set that's off the table. I was going to set my take profits for 138 even, but I think I'm gonna hold a little bit longer. I'm up 24%. I'm up 24%. We need to get well over 138. We need to get well over 138. What Tesla is doing? Tesla is still down. Will Tesla be a buy? I think we are at about 6-7% down since last week. Yes, we are down. Yeah, we are down pretty much. Okay. Will Tesla be a buy soon? That's the question. nvda right now. We are in nvda. We need to put Uber in it too, because Uber has something to do with the AI as well. We're up 27%. We're up 27%. We know there will be a pullback eventually. That's how it works. A run up like that, it will be a pullback. The thing is, I'm up 24% right now. Will I take profits or will I hold? Snakeskin Randy style. But it is Monday. We got to start off right. Come on. Let's get a bounce play in right here. Up 22%. I've lost 5% so far. We need green right here. We need green. Okay, let's go. Let's pick it back up. Back up 23%. Let's keep going. for the next leg up. For the next leg up. Let's keep going. 138.06, 138.08. Come on, let's keep it going, bro. Or pull back. One of the two. Let's see. 323. 323. 134.14. 3. Okay, 25%. Let's go. 323. There's a hell of a spread, bro. Y'all trying to get me. It's a hell of a spread. Hell of a spread over here. Can we stay above the 138? Can we stay above the 138? Well, I think I'm going. Let's see. I got a 17% profit right now. Come on, bounce. We have to bounce, bro. Get back above 138. Get back above 138. Get back above 138. Get back above 138. Okay. Come on. We gotta keep it above 138. Keep it above 138. No, man. I'm gonna go get out. 20% profit. 20% profit. I'm gonna give it a little bit of more chance to get above the 138. I have not pressed the button yet. Can we get a button? Okay, now we need a break. Come on, let's go. I didn't get out yet. I hesitated on pressing the button, and I'm glad I did because we got to jump. We got to jump. Let's jump some more. Come on, let's jump. Are we making that resistance? 23%. Are we making 138.30 resistance? That's what it's looking like. I don't play with those resistance lines. They go to tail. They go to tail. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go and press the button. I'm gonna give you 3, 2. A little bit more time. 137. Giving a little bit more time. If it want to get above the 138. Come on, push above the 138, bro. I gotta get out because I see, in my opinion, it's gonna go down. Okay. Good play. Good play. 20% on that one. I went on and got out. Yeah. Yeah, I had to go get out. 20% gain on that play. It's been the same thing, my brother. You beat the work, you know you stay okay. Yeah. And the hustle, that's how we raised on my block. And you stay until you make you enough on my block to hang out. Hang back in. Even when you left out, you came back in to my block of Hollow. Yeah. 20%. Make all the dots of you. It's me, dog, on my block. My block, 20% on that one within 10 minutes. NVIDIA, man. NVIDIA. Now let's go over here to Tesla and see what's going on. Tesla is steady dumping. Should I go on the put side on Tesla? Should I pull me a put contract on Tesla? Should I give me a put contract on Tesla? Oh, I forgot about Donald Trump. Donald Trump stock, 27.47. We up on the Donald Trump trade. Forgot about you, Trumpster. Forgot about Donald Trump, y'all. Let me see. My presidential trade. Yeah. Up 12% on the Donald Trump trade. We are now up to 27.50. My presidential trade. Yes, for y'all who knew that I sold, I jumped back in again. I jumped back in. Average price is 24.35. I jumped back in. 24.35, my average price on Donald Trump, on Trump Media. So we are up $2. We're 8% today. As you don't know, they said that it was another attempt on his life. So this is a meme stock. So any news, anybody say anything, and they start buying. So I'm up right now, which it is October 14th. We got 2 weeks before we get the results of the election. But Kamala Harris, according to the polls, are starting to do worse and worse. As he pulls away, this stock will go up. It will go up. It's at $27.25. That's what we're gonna call it right now. So we're gonna come back and check on that. Let's get back to Tesla. Let's get back to Tesla. Tesla's on the downside. Tesla's on the downside. Let's get back to Tesla and nvda and these AI stocks. Okay, let's go. That robot from Tesla, though, man. That robot, they got a. I don't know if you've seen that live I showed when we seen the robots. The robots can cook. The robots can clean. The robots can babysit. The robots basically can do whatever you need it to do. Then they got the robo taxi. Yeah, that's what they call it. The robo taxi. It has no steering wheel, no pedals. It's a robot, but it's a car. Great product. You can do a lot of things with that. If you're an investor, you can do a lot of things with that car. What can you do with the stock sniper? Well, they are finna get rid. That's why I need to put. Thanks for reminding myself. I need to put Uber up here because rumor has it that Tesla, nvda, and Uber are working on the back end. In other words, AI is the one fueling AI. We already know what AI is. That's what I just got the 20% trade on, which is nvda, right? nvda. What else? Where's Tesla? nvda. Tesla has the self-driving cars, right? Well, the car is actually a robot. No steering wheel, no pedals. The car is a robot. And the plan is, okay, if you got an Uber account and you drive for Uber and you got a little money saved up, once they roll out these cars, that'll be a great investment, right? To do what? Have that robo taxi basically run your Uber business. You don't have to drive the car. All you got to do, it's going to be integrated program through with Tesla, nvda, and Uber. That's a business right there. The car, they say the car going to be in between 20 and 30,000. Good $20,000 or $30,000 investment. You can pay it for cash. I would prefer cash, or you can pay monthly. And guess what? You could be sitting at home chilling or doing whatever else you want to do, and have the car running your Uber business, running your Uber Eats and your Uber Eats or whatever, running your Uber Eats business and picking up people. It can pick up food. Well, it ain't gonna be able to pick up food. It'll be able to pick up people. The first rollout of the vehicle, it'll be able to pick up people at least. Well, it'll be integrated inside of the car with the Uber system, where instead of you going to pick up the people, the car is going to people. What a great idea, bro. Great idea right there. Great idea. Yeah, that's gonna be a good investment, man. And then the robot basically will babysit you. The robot will do whatever you want it to do, whatever. So that's the big talk right now. That's the big talk. Where's Uber? Watching Uber too. Because they got moves going on, man. They got moves going on in the background between Uber, Tesla, and AI, NVIDIA, AMD, those AI companies. They putting something together with these robots, man. Yeah, they put something together with these robots. Go back to Tesla. Tesla on the bounce play. Let me see. Let me put Tesla on the 30-minute. Ever since the event, when was the event? Today is Monday. Sometime next week. It was last week. The event. I think it was right here. $250. If it can get back, if it can get down to, let me see. If Tesla can get down, if Tesla can get, if Tesla go down to around, yeah, if it, which I would be surprised if this happens, but if Tesla get down here, I would pick up more shares of Tesla. Yeah, if it can get back down to 200, even let me see, 210. If it yeah, I'm gonna make this. Yeah, I'm gonna make another line. If Tesla could get down to 210, I would pick up more shares for long term. Let's see, two. Right. If Tesla can get, I'm gonna say 211. I'm gonna make that real thin. Yeah, if Tesla could get to 211, drop down to 211, I would buy more shares of Tesla at right around 210, 211. You're right. And then if it goes down to 200, I will buy more shares for long term. Yeah, that'd be a good buy right there. Okay, let's see what Donald Trump doing. Get back to the daily. A little pullback. Nvidia. That was a good exit I did. I got it. I got in, caught all of this, looking for the 138, above 138, but it's hovering around 138. It's hovering around 138. I got out at 138 because it looks like they're trying to make, yeah, this is a resistance. It seemed like it didn't want to break the resistance. So I got out on this Monday for a 20% gain on that Nvidia trade. Let's see what the overall market is doing, which is what? Let's see what the S&P 500 is doing. Where are you at, bro? I need to get it off the recents. Okay. There. Okay. We're having a good morning this morning. Great morning. 20% on my day trade so far. And on my presidential play, I'm up 12% on my Donald Trump trade, presidential trade. Plan on holding it for at least another 2 weeks as we get closer to November 1st. As you know, election is November the 5th. Yeah, the 5th. Election is November the 5th. So November 1st, let me see what day that is on the calendar. Let me look. November 1st is Friday. November 1st is on a Friday. So I will make the decision between October 31st and November 1st. Will I hold through the election or will I just get out before it? Kind of like buy the rumor and sell the news. The rumor has it that Donald Trump is pulling away from Kamala Harris on this election. So as we hear those news like that, this Trump media will go up further. Oh, nvda bullets 138 pop. 138 pop. Yeah, I it hit my take profits. It hit. So 20% profit. Just think if we would have done this right here. Ooh, then out of hell, anything above 138 would have been a hole. But it has broken that support. So that goes into, no, it broke resistance. So now that goes into support as we get ready for it to establish the next resistance line, which will be that high of the day. So that old resistance line now turns into support. Now 138, 138.25 is support. And we just watching. Already up 20% on the day trade and on the Trump trade up 11.50%. So we got these two on watch. 127, 27.59 is the high on Trump media. 138.67 is the high on nvda. And the SPY is good dip buy on the SPY is approaching its highs. Good day on the market. Great day. Meta is booming. Microsoft booming. Everything's doing good today. Yes, everything is up except Tesla. Everything Amazon. Let's see what Amazon is doing. Amazon is down. Whoa, Google. Shout out to YouTube. Google is up. AMD down. Google making a run today. Up 1.82%. Yeah, those robots, man. I can't wait till they roll out those robots, especially those robo taxis. Those robo taxis, man, gonna be real cool. Real cool. A great investment to use. Let the robot drive Uber. Yeah, let the robot drive Uber. Great business. Yeah, times are changing, man. It's 2024. It's 2024. Take these robots and start a business with it. Easy business. You know, I hear a lot of people, not a lot, but some people, it's not liking this AI stuff. But then I remember when the internet came out, same thing was going on. Nobody, it was above they thought pattern. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't thinking outside of the box. When the internet first came out, like I said, a lot of people wasn't with it. It took a lot of people to really get involved with this internet. And I think that's what's gonna happen with AI. So that's what I think. And I can't wait till the robots come out. I can't wait. Those robots can be real beneficial, especially if you got a business. You can create a business around the robots. Because like I said, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to afford it. But once they start trusting it, like they trust the internet, even e-commerce, like buying stuff off the internet, the e-commerce business. A lot of people wasn't accepting that because they were used to going and buying and looking at buying their stuff and then going home with it. They wasn't used to giving somebody the money and then wait on it to come in the mail or wait for some delivery driver to bring it. They wasn't used to all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this is gonna be. That's how AI is gonna be. That's how these robots gonna be. It's gonna be like that. Some people is not gonna accept it, but then once how they gonna do it, this how they gonna do it. This how they gonna promote those robots and those robo taxes. What they gonna do is they gonna use these rappers, right? And they gonna use these celebrities. They gonna give them the products for free. And as people see their favorite rappers using it, their favorite basketball players using it, their favorite entertainers basically using it, then they'll start using it. Then when they start seeing their family members that's influenced by these entertainers use it, then that's when regular people that can afford it gonna start investing and buying those robots. I like the idea of the robot, me personally. Yeah. Just think if you like, I drove trucks all those years. Just think they come out with a robot 18 wheeler. You know, a robot 18 wheeler. Man, that's a lovely investment. And they not gonna be expensive. He said that already. Those robots, not gonna be over 20,000. So just think if you got 3 kids, right? And you and your wife both work, yeah, even if the $40 a day babysitter, you know what I'm saying? Over time, if you got a babysitter, ooh, that's another thing. Man, that's gonna put a whole lot of people out of work. But at the same time, you pay a one-time fee for this robot and don't have to worry about paying a babysitter anymore. Because if you got 2 kids and you paying a babysitter or you take them to the daycare, that's it. Even if it's $40, on the cheap end, $40 a day, that's still $1,200 a month. Well, you can get a robot, and the robot will pay for itself in a year and a half, 2 years tops. The robot will pay for itself, and can possibly watch the kids from when they 1 to 2 years old until they're ready for school, from 1 to about 4 or 5, and then they go to school, start pre-K and all that. And then when they get out of school, the robot is there, fix them their food. Man, that is a great investment. That's a babysitter right there. Well, you could probably get one robot to cook for the kids, watch them, and be a teacher. I forgot about that. And guess what? The robot can also be a teacher. You can man, it's gonna be something serious with these robots. The robot's gonna be able to be a teacher. In other words, you can homeschool your kid, and the robot will be the babysitter, the teacher, the cook, all that, the maid, all that, and the teacher. Hell of an investment. Hell of an investment with those robots, man. I just been thinking about all kind of stuff since they rolled out them robots. But when I first seen the robots, I'm thinking, well, okay, the robot's gonna be about 70 to 100,000. That's what I started thinking when I seen the robot. I was like, man, especially the cars. I was like, man, that's gonna be kind of expensive. Man, that man said that robot is gonna be 20,000, and those robo taxis are gonna be in between, around the same price. But I think the Sprinter van type robo taxis gonna be more than 20, 30,000. But 20, 30,000 for a little small robo taxi, man, my hopes are high. I can't wait till he roll this out. Then it's coming faster than what we think. I think he said at the end of this year or the beginning of 2025. I got to roll the tape back to get the exact time. But those robo taxis are coming out before 2025 ends. That's a fact. Within a year, they're gonna roll out those robo taxis. Great investment. See, that's why what I would advise is for people to start thinking about what businesses. If I was to get one, what business can I create? What extra income can I create with this taxi, with this robo taxi, and with the robot? Especially if I got 2 or 3 kids, what can it save? If you ain't got no kids and you buy a robot, right? You can basically rent out the robot, present the robot. You know what I'm saying? Like how he was doing, present the robot. Go on YouTube, go on Instagram or whatever, and show the people how the robot acts with other people, and the robot talks. Man, that was a cold presentation last week, man. And the robot can talk. Just think when they really get it all integrated, you know, and all the way they want it with this AI, man, that's gonna be big, bro. Big with the robots. That's gonna be big, and I can't wait. I can't wait for that robo taxi to come out. Robo taxi. All right, Tesla down on the day. nvda running. One trade so far, 20%. I'm just chilling right now. I've been live a little about 30 minutes. And I got, let's see. And then I got Donald Trump looking like it's a bounce play. Let me move this up to here on my Donald Trump trade. Let me check. I think I'm still up about 11% on that. I'm up, let me see. Yeah, right at 12% on that. My nvda trade, I'm out 20% on my day trade on nvda. So I'm basically done. No more trades. I'm just chilling. 30 minutes in, my day is done, y'all. My day is done. Done. It's over. My work day is over. That quick. My work day was done within the first 3 minutes of the market being open. Man, I love my job. I just love it. I love Wall Street. Wall Street is my block. Yeah. I'm done for the day. But yeah, as I think about these robo taxi and that robot, bro, if you seen that robot also, if you got a business, right? If you own a club, the robots are gonna be in the club doing what? Serving drinks. They had the robots serving people drinks at the bar. Yeah, they had all that, man. That robot is amazing, man. It's amazing. For 20,000. Whoa. For 20,000. 20,000. Can't beat that price. That's what's so lovely about it. 20,000. That's why I'm saying they're gonna need people to even work on the. I don't know what title, job title will be. Probably some kind of technology or whatever. But man, they're gonna be. Just think about all those robots. They're gonna need people to work on the robots. They're gonna need people to work on the robots and the robo taxi. See, my idea with the robo taxi is get one and then use it for Uber. Let the robo taxi pick up people and drop them off. Yeah, let the robo taxi do it. No driving, nothing. You ain't got to worry about no worker. You know, it's cause see, like when you owning like a truck, if you owning like an 18 wheeler, You know what I'm saying? Is that as far as if you got an 18-wheeler and you hiring drivers, it's always a turnover ratio. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare, which some people do, have the same driver in their truck for many years and years. You know, it's you always. That's why I didn't like that part of uh the business as far as trucking, because the turnover ratio of drivers is very high. So you always have, very rarely do you get a driver that's good. I had a driver one time that was good. You know what I'm saying? He was good. That's because I already knew him, right? He had his own truck. I had my own truck, but I wasn't driving mine. You know, I wasn't driving mine, and his broke down. So what he did was he called me and say, "Well, look, you know, yours, you ain't running yours. How long is it gonna be before you get back in?" I say, "Man, I ain't worried about the truck right now." You know, so okay, he went on and rented it out for me. But he was a good driver, and I wasn't really worried. He could take it home with you, man. You know, but it didn't last long because he eventually got his funds together and he got his own truck fixed and he went back to work. And I'm not gonna sit here and be screaming every 6 months another driver, every 6 months another driver. But with this robo taxi, you ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to be dealing with people. You ain't got to be dealing with, you know, whatever different attitudes and bad, because people don't want to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you got work for them, you just can't trust nobody in your truck. Basically, they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? And if they do work, either they got some kind of habit going on with them. It's very seldom that you find a one good driver that you can keep driving and sustainable for, let's say, at least 5 years. That's sustainable to me. I want one person driving that's gonna be on the job for 5 or 10 years straight. And that's not reality in the trucking business. It's not. But with this robo taxi, that eliminates the problems with humans. Go on let that robot run the business. Great investment. All you gotta do is sit back and watch the money get deposited into your bank account and make sure whatever maintenance needs to be upkept with that robo taxi is all straight. So all you gotta do. Great investment. That'll pay for itself. If that robo taxi really costs, I'm gonna say 30,000. If it costs 30,000, that is gonna pay for itself. Because guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run that robo taxi 12, probably 24 hours a day. That robo taxi gonna pay for itself within 6 months. 30,000 in 6 months. 24-hour a day taxi service through Uber. Yeah, gonna pay for itself. That's automatically what I thought about when I seen that robo taxi. And then the Sprinter van robo taxi is even better. But I would start off with the robo taxi, the little smaller vehicles, you know, like that. 30,000, go and get it. You know what I'm saying? If you can pay for it cash, get it cash. Just pay it all off right there and make that money back within 6 months, at the most a year. Make that money back within a year, and then it's paid off. It's paid free. That's why I used to always tell people in the trucking business, always, man, look, you got your own truck. How you recommend getting it? Man, don't you get no pay note, no truck note. Don't do it. Work, right? Work, earn, spend less, and invest. Once you earn, spend less, and invest, accumulate the money to buy you a truck cash. That's what I did. That's the best thing I ever did when I was driving. You know what I'm saying? I was an earner, right? I was making good money. You know what I'm saying? And I knew how to save and I knew how to invest. I would just buy my truck cash like I did. Bought my truck cash. And within 90 days, I made my money back. Cause I did what? I went to work. I worked it. And when I made my money back, I didn't have to worry about no truck note. Nah, I don't want no truck note. And I don't need no brand new truck. You don't need no brand new truck to start no trucking business. You don't. Get you a good running truck that you can afford and scale. If you're not, don't get me wrong. If you can do it, do it. But to get in the game, most folks got to get it from the mud. Get it, you know what I'm saying? If you get it from the mud, 30,000, you can get you a good running truck, or probably even cheaper than that. If you looking and taking your time and really just looking around, you know what I'm saying? You can get you a good truck. Well, I know down here in Texas, you could get a truck right now easily for 30,000. But if you looking and really paying attention to what's going on, you could get you one for 15,000, 18,000, something like that. A good one, and put it to work and make it back within 90 days. Go to work, make that money back within 90 days. Now you got a truck paid off cash, and then scale your business on up. If you want to get a 2024 or 22 or whatever, scale it on up. But don't get no truck note. Don't get no truck note. Truck notes be too expensive. I don't want no truck note. I want to pay for it cash and then make my money back. Then it's free. Yeah. So that's the mindset that I be in. I don't want no truck note. Then all that interest they put on it, I don't want no truck note. You paying on that truck note forever. Just pay for it cash, stay down till you come up. You know what I'm saying? Make the money for the truck. Right on your board, like that board I got up there right there. Right on your board. Okay. Go look and search and see. Ride around. Go on Craigslist or whatever. And go search and see. Well, how much a truck, a basic good truck? 30,000, 40,000, whatever. Put that number on the board, right? And then figure out how long it's gonna take you to make that. It's easy to do. It's easy to make that money and make that type of money these days with the internet. It's expensive. You can do a 9 to 5, and you can go deliver packages for Amazon, or you know what I'm saying, or you can go. You can have your 9 to 5, and when you get off work, go drop off packages for Amazon. Go drive Uber. Go drive Uber. You know what I'm saying? And build. It's easy to build 30, 40,000 up in 2024 like that. Easy. You just gotta spend less. Okay, if you gotta sometimes you might have to if you're in an apartment or you rent out, sometimes you have to downsize to make you might have to go move with a friend, go move back with your mama. You might have to, you know what I'm saying? And to build that money up. If you for another example, you can if you really want to get it, a person will say, you know what, I'm not paying no apartment no more. I'm gonna live out my car. You know what I'm saying? And just run that car. Go to work. After you get off work, run that Uber. You won't have to pay whatever much your rent is. You want to pay no bills and just stack all that money up. Next thing you know, like that, within 90 days, you should have the money. You should have that money to get that truck. That's the quickest way right there. And then once you start driving, you ain't gonna really be at home no way. You're gonna be on the move. So now, okay, well, I go, where you gonna take a shower at, Stock Sniper? If you got a mindset of being a truck driver, you know you can go to the truck stops and go take a shower. All the major truck stops have showers. Go to the truck stop. Park right there, go to sleep at the truck stop, and go in there and take a shower. That's all you gotta do. Until you stack that grip up to get that truck, that's simple. You got to stay down till you come up, man. That's how it works. Stay down till you come up, you know. But you got to sacrifice sometime. But that's why I tell everybody, man. You know, if you trying to get into the trucking business, you get a CDL license, or you get your license and go drive for a company, but save your money with the goal of buying your own truck on the side. You want to be. Some people don't want to be an owner operator. You can go drive for the go drive for a company. You know what I'm saying? If as long as your record clean, but I mean, if you come from the streets, and most people from the streets got records, right? Got felony convictions, and it'd be hard to get a good job when you just got getting out of prison. It might be a little bit easier in 2024, but it'd be hard for those people, them convicts. It'd be hard for them to get a job. But one thing, if they got hustle about themselves, they can get their hustle on. You know what I'm saying? And then get them a truck. That's one department you ain't got to worry about your criminal background. Get you a flatbed truck. Start driving. It ain't got to be an 18-wheeler. That's another thing. It ain't got to be an 18-wheeler. It could be a flatbed. A 4200, 4500 flatbed. It ain't got to be a big rig. It can be a regular old flatbed that we see at the lumber yard or at Lowe's. Those type of flatbeds. 24-footer, 12-footer. And if you go get a 12-footer or 24-footer flatbed, that's another. You don't even need a CDL license. You could drive them with a regular driver's license, and make just as much money as a CDL big rig driver and be home every night. Those trucks are even cheaper. You can get one of them for 10 or 12,000. A flatbed. A flatbed truck that don't require a CDL and go to work. Start off small like that. That's how it works. And build your way up. That's all you got to do. If you want to drive, and come up with the minimum amount and do the minimum requirement that you got to do to get into the trucking business. That's a flatbed. That's a flatbed. And get contracted on with a company, logistics company, flatbed. Quickest way to get on, cheapest way to get on, and start driving. Nowadays, you can get on a Sprinter van. Yeah, it's so easy to get in the trucking game these days. It's easy, real easy to get in the trucking game. You got things like Uber, you got Amazon, right? Amazon has an independent contractor element to their business, right? Where you could just need a car and you could drop off Amazon packages. That's how you get those packages every single day, because they got people. That side of Amazon has a independent contractor where you can use your vehicle and go to the warehouse every day and pick up packaging and drop it off to the people. That's how Amazon is able to do same day delivery. That's people that are in vehicles, regular cars, dropping off those packages. Amazon on the downside today. But yeah, it's so easy to get in the trucker business these days. For real. Real simple. But me, I hated truck driving, man. I hated it. Why did you hate the stock sniper? I hated it because back in between, well, before all this internet and all this stuff came out, I started driving and at the end of 1999, around 2000. And all the stuff that we got now, we didn't have back then. And then I hated the fact that I was always gone. Like right now, I would be on the road somewhere driving. I would have to get up at a set time every day, and I would always be gone. And I hated that. You know what I'm saying? Truck driving got me. I'm blessed for truck driving because the situation that I was in back then, that was the only career that I could go in, as long as I had my own truck. that really wasn't worried about, my situation at the time. It wasn't worried about that. So I'm thankful for the trucking business because of that. But I hated it, bro, because I had to always be on the road. You know what I'm saying? I just hated it. I really did. But I'm thankful for it, but I hated it. Because, I like to do things on my own time. You know what I'm saying? I like to get up when I want to. I like to go to sleep when I want to. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm a retired truck driver. I do what I want to do. And I really, in the stock market, in this day trade, retired me. I retired because of this. I found out what I really love to do, and I learned how to master it, and I can sit here all day and do this. So that's why I tell any and everybody, find out what you love to do and master it. And I can sit here all day and do this and not worry about time and not worry about anything. And then I've gotten pretty decent at it. My day is over. My day was over within the first 3 minutes of the stock market. Over. Now I'm running my mouth. I got another trade that I'm doing on the back end that's just sitting there that I'm gonna sit on for a couple of weeks. I'm up 12% on that. Well, probably less now because it's going down, but I'm probably up about 10% on that. So you got to find something that you love to do. Some people love truck driving, and if you love truck driving, go for it, bro. It's a good money. I ain't gonna lie. I made a lot of money driving trucks over those 20 years. A lot, bro. A lot. But I was always gone. You know what I'm saying? And I like my freedom. See, everybody have their own freedom price, right? Freedom price. What is freedom price, Stock Sniper? Freedom price is the amount of money that you need to sustain your lifestyle and be able to do what you want to do. That's freedom to me. Doing what I love to do, but at the same time, being able to do what I want to do. That's freedom to me. And truck driving, I made a lot of money, but I was always gone. I was a slave to the trucking business, and I didn't want to do that. And then, like, trying to rent out my truck, you know what I'm saying, or put somebody to work, that's more of a headache than actually driving it because you can't really find a reliable person to take care of your stuff and to drive it correctly. You know, it's just hard to find somebody, and I didn't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I let one of my good friends drive my truck one time, but he was good. And I knew him because we was contracted to the same place. So I knew he was good. And he was, I didn't even say that, but I knew he was good, right? But it was only temporarily because his truck broke down and he couldn't afford to fix it at the time. So he used mine to keep going, and put money back. And then he fixed his and got out of mine and got back into his own. And after that, I was like, oh man, then I started trying to find somebody else to get in it. And then it seemed like every 3-4 months, it was a problem. I had one dude, he just burned off and left my truck. Way in another state. It was, man, messed up, man. And at that point, I was learning this. And I really didn't have time to be driving no truck like that. I was focused on day trading. I was focused on learning this skill right here. So I said, man, and then a few more things happened. And I just left it alone. And I retired. Yeah. But see, now there's so many other opportunities that you can get in, right? Where you can be home every night. Like I just said, you got Amazon, you know what I'm saying? The Amazon independent contract. You get a contract with Amazon and go drive for them whenever you get ready. They got these load boards on your phone now, or you can just pick your own whenever you want to go. Just like that. Yeah, and then they got DoorDash and they got Uber. When you can work when pretty much your freedom, whatever your freedom price is. My freedom price ain't that much, to be honest with you. It's not. I don't go to the clubs no more. I don't buy designer clothes. I'm not even into all that. I'm not. Nah, I'm not into none of that stuff that I used to be in when I was a kid. I'm not into none of that. I'm into building something. I'm into, well, whatever I'm building, I'm into, well, okay, whatever I got going on, that's for my downline. That's what my focus is on. That's it. I'm not worried about no Jordans. If I am worried about Jordans, I'm gonna buy me a Nike share, right? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever I used to be into, I buy the company. That's how it works. That's what I'm focused on. I don't be worrying about none of that other stuff. It don't mean anything. It ain't, it don't mean nothing to me. Somebody else it might mean something else. I did all that. So I've done all that, and all I want to do is watch football. If you know, I watch football, I watch UFC, I go to the games, those are the things that I am into. I'm not into all that other stuff. But I will be going to the Hot Boys reunion. That's my retirement party, that reunion. I'm going to that. That's gonna be the last rap concert I will ever attend in my whole life. That concert. So I will be there. So if you're gonna be in New Orleans on November the 2nd, I will be there in New Orleans. Yes. If you're going to the Hot Boy reunion, come kick it with me. I will be there. My going out retirement party will never be at another rap event ever. I gotta support Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys, because back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? That was our thing. So I'm going to that because I've been wanting to see another Hot Boy reunion. I've been to a Cash Money concert before, and man, back in the early 2000s, yeah, really good concert. So I'm going to that, old school style. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to that, and then that'll be it. My rap going out is gonna be over. That's it. That's gonna be it for me. And yes, I'm gonna go out there and have a good time. And I will go live. So yeah, I will go live. I'm gonna be out there in New Orleans doing my thing on November the 2nd. Hot Boy reunion is going down. Yeah, I will be in the building. And I'm glad I got my tickets the same day they put them on the market. I paid $85 for my ticket. That's it. Now I think they up to $200 a ticket. I got my ticket for a player price. But if those tickets all of a sudden start going up, if that ticket go up to over $300, I'm gonna sell it and say, forget that Hot Boy reunion. Give me 300 and you can have it. Nah, I ain't gonna do that because I really want to go. I'm just talking. But yeah, I will be out there in New Orleans November 2nd doing my thing. If you going, you know what I'm saying, hit me up on Instagram, and we can kick it a little bit, chop it up, you know. Okay, we are in a channel now. It is 9:30. We've been on an hour in the market. We are in a channel. Head back up. We are watching, what is this? nvda? Yeah, this is nvda. Everything is kind of slowing down now. We had big movement this morning. I caught this movement. I was looking for this movement here, but I got, let me see. My take profits hit, and I got out with a 20% gain on that. So now we are inside of a channel. This is support, this is resistance. 138.50 support, 139.50 resistance. We're basically in the middle. With that one trade on Money Monday, that's it. 20%, I'm done. I'm not gonna trade any more one trade. That's another thing I'm finna start doing, is minimizing my trades. If I give me a good 10 or 15%, I'm done for the day. One trade, I'm out. Two at the most. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's what I like about, since I've been live streaming my trades, I have noticed that my trading has gotten better. How has your trading gotten better, Stock Sniper? Because once I'm done, right? At night, I study. At night, it's like a study. At night, I go back, or during the day, I can go back and watch this and say, okay, how can I be a better trader? Where did you get in at, Sniper? Where did you get out of it? What could you have done better? What could have been a better entry price? What could have been a better exit price? Could you have held on to this a little bit longer to get the 139.50 at the top? But that trade that today was a great trade. But I'm still gonna go over it because it was a great trade. I go over my good trades. I go over my bad trades. I go over when I overtrade. Like if you've been here last week, I was doing a lot of over trading. What does that mean, Stock Sniper? I was doing a lot of chasing, right? I was chasing, meaning that if I see it going up, I get in, right? Or if I see it going down, I get in, chasing it. But instead of using my technical analysis, my support, resistance, the right way, I was chasing last week and I traded a lot. I was trading like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. No, that's not how I want to know. So by me filming this and rewatching it, it's making me more disciplined. As you can see, I've only done one trade. So I've learned a lot by streaming this the last 3 weeks. Bro, keep your trades down. 1 to 2. Make your first trade your best trade and be done. So anybody that's a trader, if you're a day trader specifically, if you're a day trader, you have to record your trades. You got to record your trades. Shout out to Deckmar, Sean Deckmar over at Deckmar Trades. That's who basically told me about this. He said, man, you got to start recording your trades so you can go back and watch them. It'll make you a better trader, right? You basically school and educate yourself at the same time. So, and I've noticed a huge jump in my trades since I've been streaming and since I've been, this recorded this on YouTube. And also, it makes you a better trader because I'm on YouTube and I'm doing this live, right? So in my subconscious mind, I don't want to miss out on the trade because it's people watching, right? I got 3 people on here right now. It's people watching. So I don't want to blow, I don't want to make no stupid trades. I want to be precise. So when it's people watching, you try to do things a little bit more better, right? So that's one benefit of live streaming on YouTube. But the most important thing is that I'm able to go over these trades when I'm off of here and use it as a lesson. So last week I had a lot of valuable lessons because I was trading too much. and I was chasing. I wasn't patient. So that's heavy benefit. And also, I started doing this is because I want people to see. I want Pacific people to understand this. And trust me, everybody ain't gonna get it. But you got to find something that you like, something that you love to do. But everybody should be investing. Everybody should be invested in something. But you gotta invest. You gotta invest. That's how that's how the poor get rich and the rich get wealthy. I can't say that enough. You gotta be investing. Not only that, if you're not investing, if you're not investing, I ain't talking about day trading. If you are not investing, you're doing your family, your kids a disservice. Why is that, stock sniper? Because when you're gone, you have to leave them something behind. You don't want to leave your family nothing. You want to leave them something so they can carry it on and teach them. You got to, man. That's the beautiful thing as a kid or as a youngster, that your upline, your parents, grandparents, whatever, continue to pass stuff down to each person. And then, when they go on, you grieve, but then, man, mama, grandma, man, mama and grandma, whoever, daddy blessed us, man. Look, some people, it's a hard conversation where we got to have this type of conversation. Some people, when their parents die, it's unfortunate. Their parents don't leave them with a headache, bro. Leave them where they got to be the ones to come up with instead of them grieving, they trying to figure out how they going to bury their mama and dad. There's no life insurance policy. There's no stocks left behind. There's no 401k left behind. There's nothing, no land, nothing left behind that they can say, well, okay, well, I'm going to sell it or whatever. There's nothing left behind. Or they have to go out and do fish fries, shrimp fries, hamburger. They got to go out and sell plates to be able to take care of whatever they need to take care of. That's a hard situation, bro. It's hard. It's a beautiful thing when you see the elder people in your family already got their stuff paid for. All you got to do is grieve. Thank you for whatever you did for me in my life. I thank you, and grieve the proper way. You won't have to worry about anything. That is a marvelous thing to be a part of. And by the grace of God, I've been a part of that. That's what I come from. Family that not only taught us things, but left us stuff. Now, once I leave it to you, what you do with it is your thing. But then it also keeps their name, your name going. Nobody will ever forget you. You will forever live on. Forever. You will forever live. Yeah, you might be gone in the physical, but they will always remember you. My great grandfather, who I've never met in my entire life, I don't know anything about him. But guess what? I got his picture right there. My great grandfather. That's why, I got to preach this. I see so many families, so many worrying about the wrong thing instead of learn about investing, learn about leaving your family back something. I see so many families have to go through that. That's what created the Stock Sniper channel. That's what created this channel. And that's what this channel is about. The people that watch this channel, it's going to be embedded in your brain. Leave something back for your family. Leave something back for your kids. Teach it to them. And some of them ain't going, you can teach them whatever they're going to do what they want to do. But at the same time, they will always respect you. They will always respect you. That's the goal in life, bro. Is to go to work, earn, spend less, invest, pass it down to your downline. If you ain't got no kids, you got nieces and nephews, and you got nieces and nephews and cousins. or if else fails, like my auntie, you know what I'm saying? My auntie was deeply rooted in the church. She didn't have no kids, never been married, had all the stuff taken care of. Why, Stock Sniper? Because that's what her daddy taught her, which is my great grandfather taught her, my great auntie. So I'm able to, it's a beautiful thing when you can talk about these elderly people that have left you a blueprint. It's in my blood, man. And I know this, and I live it every single day. It's in my blood. Well, Stock Sniper, I don't never been through nothing like that, but you can start right now. It's just take a shift in your mind and start. Start small and build it up. Build it up with the intentions that it's not mine. It's for them babies. And then start teaching them things. Start showing them how it go at a young age, and they'll get it. But then once they get grown, they're gonna do whatever they want to do, but it's inside of their what? Foundation. So yeah, I'm kind of ranting right now, but that's what I'm about, bro. That's what I'm about on this channel. I'm not about no nonsense. I'm about building something, bro. Build it, earn, spend less, and invest. That's the motto of this channel. Yes, it is. It ain't gotta be much, something. And if you do something small over a period of time, you can imagine what it grows to, especially if in your 20s. All you gotta do is have the mindset of put something back every week, every month, month after month after month. It ain't gotta be much over time, especially if you invested in companies like this. Microsoft, who we own right now, Apple, who you probably own if you got an Apple phone, Tesla, you know, if you got a Tesla, something, you know, a lot of us don't own Tesla. Amazon, everybody uses Amazon. It's right here in your face, bro. I got a watch list right here. Right here. You could go nvda. You know what I'm saying? Not Donald Trump, because you know it's a mess. That's not a great company. No, don't invest in that company. Facebook, and it's all right here. Where's the spy? Right here, the S&P 500. All those companies is inside of this ETF, which is a what, Stock Sniper? It is a fund, investment fund. Right here. Starts right there. Well, I ain't got enough money to buy a whole share. It's $500. Okay. We got a smaller one. It's a smaller one. Where is it? Right here. SPYG, same thing. It's the S&P 500, but it's cheaper. Why is this cheaper than the other one, Stock Sniper? It's cheaper than the other one because the dividends on SPYG don't, that's another thing, they pay dividend. The dividends on SPYG is a lot smaller than the S&P 500. But you can start small. It's $80 a share. Well, I ain't got $80 in stocks. Like, well, you can sign up from Webull, you know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is buy half the share. You can buy fractional shares to start off with and just see how it go. But with the mindset of what? Long term. If you follow this blueprint and you in your 20s, by 50, you'll be retired like me. If you follow this blueprint to a T, by the time you turn 50, you'll be worth millions. And that's straight up. It's a slow process though. It's a slow process. It's a every week, every month, put back, every week, every month, not putting some money in your shoebox. This is not that. And that ain't this. Putting 20, saving the money in your shoebox up under your mattress. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it's the money that you put in your shoebox up under your mattress, put it into one of these S&P 500 ETF funds, and start buying these great companies individually that we know, like, and trust already. And guess what? Over time, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get compound interest, compounded interest. Because what is compound interest, Stocks? Like, but compound interest is that when you invest Let's say like you invest $20. Next week, you invest another $20. Compounded interest. When it goes up, the interest compounded because you're buying it at different prices each time you put your $20 in. And it compounds. Compound means to build up. That's what compound interest is. And then you're not worried about nothing. Because guess what? It's long term. It's long term. That's why you don't worry about it. Let me go back to this graph. Let me go back to this graph. It's long term. Let me back to the spot. The overall stock market. It's long term, bro. Look. 5-year term. Look at all this. I've showed this before and I'm gonna keep showing it. I'm gonna keep showing this. Look at this. Look at this. 2009, bro. The S&P overall stock market was $52. Look at this uptrend, bro. Look at all this upside. Look at this. $52 to right now. In 2009, the S&P 500, this ATF of all these companies was $52. Now look at it. It's $583 a share. All these great American companies. I'm quite sure if you got a regular job and you work for a company, your company is inside of this growth. Why not grow with the company? Why not grow with the company? The company that you work for. Be a product of the product. You work for the company, invest in the company. You wear Jordans, you wear Nikes, invest in it. You wear Hilfiger and Polo, invest in it. You drink Hennessy, you drink Jose Cuervo, invest in it. You drink Budweiser, invest in it. You like going to Whataburger and Jack in the Box and McDonald's. Why you don't own those shares? If you love the Big Macs, you should be investing in McDonald's. If you like Google products, look what Google started up 2015. Look, $25. Now it's $195. Google, which owns YouTube, which we are on right now. Let's go to Facebook. Right there. Facebook, good, perfect example. Everybody's on Facebook. Everybody's on Instagram and WhatsApp. Guess what? Look, in 2012, look how much a Facebook share was, bro. $17.50. 10 years later, look what it is today. $600 a share. I ain't got to say no more. Look at that. Then look at this. Oh, I put a zero. Wrong. I messed up. Right there. Where you at? Right here. This is a real estate company. Realty income. Guess what? It pays a monthly dividend on real estate. So real estate company, realty income, pays a monthly dividend. A monthly dividend. And then what? You take the profits and then you invest in something else. You don't just invest in this, that's it. You take the profits off of this and whatever money you came up with and do what? Invest in real estate. It ain't nothing about a piece of property, a piece of land in your city. That's another lane. And just sit on it. For what? for your family, for your kids, and show them what's going on. And it ain't got to be much. It don't have to be much at all. Especially if you live down south, property and stuff is cheap down here. Real cheap. It's places in these country towns where you can get an acre or two for 4,000-5,000. Bro, knowing that eventually, man, eventually, every year, the value of the property goes up. Just sit on it. All you need is somebody to cut it. That's it. That's how it works. And build something, leave something for your family, for your kids, and teach. So yeah, let me go back to what I was doing. I ran it a little bit. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Hit the like button. I'm spending a lot of knowledge over here. But the thing is, we know these things, but the thing is that we got to put it into action. We got to really put it in your mind. Because all it takes is for you to change your mind. And we can't be worried about, that's another thing. We can't be worried about what's going on with this person, what's going on with that person. And guess what? Sometimes we got to change our circle. If the person is not on that level of this, having goals, I got to cut your ass off, man. Excuse my language. But yeah, I got to cut you off. It's that serious. It's 2024, bro. It's that serious. It should be no reason why, somebody should be begging, bro. Somebody should be begging and bumming. There's no reason for that, bro. It's not. And it don't make sense. Well, you can sit there and say, well, it's a hustle. Bro, it's 2024. It's just some weird shit that's going on, man. But this is what I'm talking about. And that's what it is. And guess what? I got to cut you off, man. It's that serious. And that's what some of us gonna have to do. Some of us gonna have to make some hard decisions and cut some people off. Straight up. It's a great statistic that came out, I think it was a couple of months ago. There are more people invested in the stock market than ever before, especially in the Black community. It's 40% more Black investors in the stock market than ever before. That has me excited, bro. Very excited. Very excited. Right? You know what I'm saying? Very excited. And that's what I'm preaching over. You got to be invested in the stock market. I'm not talking about day trading because it got to be a special type of person to learn this day trading. It's not easy, but investing, you're making investments right now and you don't even know it. If you buy a polo shirt, if you buy Gucci and Gabbana, you are making an investment that don't pay nothing. When you can sit in and invest in those same companies and stockpile those shares, and you feel better. You own a product, you own the shares, and don't get it twisted. A share is you own a percentage of the overall company, depending on how many shares you own. And I ain't gonna say majority, all these companies, the CEO is the head shareholder, right? Well, what makes them the CEO? What makes them the CEO is that they own more shares. That's what we're talking about. They own more stocks. That's what we're talking about. They own more stock because a stock is a share. They own more stocks than anybody in the whole company. So that automatically makes them what? The owner of the company. Elon Musk, he's the richest man in the world. Why? Because he owned more shares in Tesla than anybody. He owned more shares in SpaceX than anybody. That's why. He owned more shares in the I can't think of the name of his internet company, Space Link. Yeah, Space Link, whatever the name of it. That's why he's the Jeff Bezos, the one that on Amazon. He owns more stocks than anybody in the company. So now he's what? He's the CEO. So my point is this: even if you own one stock in Tesla, one stock in Google, one stock in Amazon, you are a business owner. And once you start getting up to like 10 shares, 15 shares, 20 shares, 25, 30, then you start looking at this stuff differently. Apple, like Apple, if you know what I'm saying, if you own, mostly everybody on an Apple phone or Apple iPad or something like that. Whenever you are a shareholder of Apple and you get up to like 15 shares, 20 shares, 25, 30, because you're stockpiling and you buying it every single week or every single month, guess what? You start looking at shit differently, bro. You start looking at the Apple phone totally different. You start looking at it. Now, listen to what I'm saying. When you own an Apple phone or an Apple computer, or you own YouTube and you own Google, you buy from Amazon and you watch Thursday Night Football and you got Prime and all these things. When you start being, when you are a product of the product and you are also a shareholder, right? When you start owning stocks in these companies, when you get to 20, 25, 30, you start looking at it differently. You stop looking at it as a consumer perspective. You stop looking at it as a customer. You start looking at it as a business owner. You start looking at it, okay, you start being excited about the new Apple phone upgrade. Then you start like, well, man, I wonder how much the stock gonna go up with this upgrade. You start looking at it differently. You stop look. See, that's the thing we got to get out of. We got to get out of the mindset of a customer. Get out of the mindset of being a customer. That was my biggest problem. I could not get out of the mindset of being a customer. I knew all this stuff, but I still was being a customer. No, I get out of that mindset of being a customer. You got to get in the mindset of being a what? A business owner, a seller. I'm not a customer. I'm a seller. I want you to buy that iPhone if I own 100 shares of Apple. I want everybody to own an Apple phone. You start looking at stuff differently. I want everybody to buy Nike. I want everybody to buy Levi's. Why? Because I own 1,000 shares. I want everybody to be excited about electricity. Why? And gas and oil. Why? Because I own 500 shares of what? Exxon that was passed down to me through who? My grandfather. I hope it makes sense. Yes. You start looking at things differently. You change your mindset. So, so I've been on an hour and a half. I've been running my mouth. You know, I hope y'all learn something, get something. You know what I'm saying? Because I do this for you and me, right? Because I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to this. You know, because I got premium on YouTube. I got premium, so I can listen to this as I go on about my day. When I go running, I listen to myself. Yes, I do. That's why I try to precisely talk a certain type of way because I'm listening to this too. I'm getting this game too when I get off of here. So this is for all of us. This channel is for everybody, bro. And as the more I think like that, and the more my mindset get like that, the more I pour into this channel. And I see that happening. And it's making me a better trader. It's making me a better person. And it's making me, damn stock sniper, you say earn, spend less, and invest a lot. Yes. I just don't say that for the people out there. I say that for myself too. So I've been on here an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, hour and a half. You know, I had a great time. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal on here. You know, that's also we have fun on here too. So we get serious. We also have fun on our football days, you know, things like that. We have fun. So I'm ending right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm ending right here. I'm gonna go in my day. I'm gonna go in my day. I'm gonna go through this one more time, see what's going on, and then I'm gone. So okay, let me see nvda. Nvidia's dumping, and I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just looking. I'm not gonna do anything. Tesla went up a little bit. Microsoft, everything's dumping. Okay. So with that being said, earn, spend less, and invest. You know, earn, spend less, and invest. The stock market, Wall Street is my block. So y'all have a great day. Earn, spend less, and invest. Hope you learned something. I definitely did. Earn, spend less, and invest. Wall Street is my block, and this is my world. So with that being said, this the Stock Sniper. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out.